Hyperfund's BlockChain Global has collapsed. I wonder how come they never sent any memos out to anyone. I'm not seeing anyone report this, but based on the article I'm reading here from Australia, it's claiming that Sam Lee's BlockChain Global has collapsed and administration owing creditors $21 million in debt. Anyways, all of that coming up in just a quick moment. Stay tuned. Hey, Rory Singh here. Welcome to the channel. Please find that big red button, subscribe, and also click on that bell notification icon. That way you won't miss out on any important information. On this channel, what I do most of the time, as per request by my viewers, is I review stuff. Sometimes I find some good income opportunities, but more often than not, I found some brutal, nasty scams that were responsible for stealing billions of dollars worth of crypto from unsuspecting victims collectively. You want to make sure that this doesn't happen to you, okay? Anyways, before we get into this update from the Hyperfund's BlockChain Global, that's one of the shell companies that Hyperfund has provided in their due diligence report. Before we get into the nitty-gritty, if you guys are tired of exit scam and ready to earn your, freedom, whatever it is that you guys are after behind that monetary goal, if that's you right now, you must realize that you have to earn stuff in life. Life is more about deserving than needing. The people in any industry who go out there and earn things like, get trained and then go out and show up and, with their skill sets, and the more people that they can help through value are the people who make most of the money in any industry, and especially in this industry of make money online. There's no platform company system that's just going to give you guys money for doing nothing. You always got to do something for the money. That's what my mommy and daddy taught me, and still we're here in 2021, and yet that still rings truth. Okay, so if that's you right now and you're ready to earn your income, there's a powerful affiliate marketing program underneath this video. First link in the description. You can get access to a powerful affiliate marketing training platform. It has a lucrative compensation plan, 40 to 60% commissions on highly commissionable products on the back end. Okay, but what's more important than the income that you could earn if you follow through is the training. Some of the very best training I've ever seen. Most people in this industry, even in Hyperfund, I've noticed that the great majority of people don't know how to promote themselves, much less their business opportunity. And even with Hyperfund and similar systems to it, a lot of the new and intermediate marketers think it's a shortcut, but in truth, there are no shortcuts in life. With Hyperfund, I've seen a lot of people out there sponsor shopping, looking for leadership, okay? And if you can't, convince people that you are a leader, well, you can't convince anyone anything. You actually have to become a leader, and then vibrationally, you will attract the right type of clients and target market who will actually pay you. Okay, but you have to first become that leader. You can't just pretend to be one. If that's you right now and you're ready to do so, you want to start the real process, get access to a powerful system underneath this video. First link in the description will even get you guys assigned with a one-on-one coach and mentor that will help you every step of the way. Okay. Now, some of you are looking for just traffic. If that's you right now, get access to powerful, highly converting traffic. Second link underneath this video in the description box lower below. Without further ado, let's get into Hyperfund and BlockChain Global. Okay. Now, what we want to focus on here is this information that I'm sharing with you. Okay. Some people are saying, hey, Rory's promoting something else. We shouldn't listen to him. You got to feel like adults. Adults should not be thinking like that. If the information is true and can serve you, it doesn't matter where you get that information from. Okay. So what I'm thinking is this information can serve you. Now, in regards to Hyperfund, Sam Lee is like the head honcho over there, pretty well based on the title they gave him. They're calling him the chairman. Now, the CEO is a young fellow by the name of, they're all young guys, but Sam appears to be older than the CEO. His first name is Jaden, right? So a chairman has more power over a CEO. Okay. Now the founder of Hyperfund is Ryan Zhu. Now after doing some, I found a copy, not a copy, I found a comment on this channel. One of my viewers who said something along the lines like Sam Lee's BlockChain Global collapsed, and check it out, Rory, and that's what I'm doing here. So apparently here we are in Wikipedia, and it says here history. Bitcoin Group was founded in 2014. Bitcoin Group as a Bitcoin mining company as a result of partnership between Sam Lee, Alan, I don't know how to pronounce that name, Alan Gu, and Ryan Zhu. I'm laughing because I keep calling the guy Ryan Zhu. Some people are saying, no, it's Ryan Zhu. Anyways, we'll just call him Ryan, you know. And what I'm seeing here that stands out to me is the words here. BlockChain. Let's just go with what we should be focusing on. BlockChain Global. Okay. So I'm just reporting news. I'm not bashing. I've seen some people saying, hey, Rory's bashing. No. Bashing is if I say, hey, Hyperfund's just bullshit, right? And all you guys are evil. That's bashing, right? Or, all hell is going to freeze over for all of the investors. You guys are shit out of luck. That's bashing. But what I'm doing here today, I'm reviewing and I'm reporting, and this is not my website. It's called Wikipedia, and I'm just reading stuff that's already publicized about the Hyperfund, about Sam Lee, about Ryan Zhu, and about BlockChain Global. Okay, so the three guys, Sam, Alan, and Ryan. That's what's standing out to me. And this was back in, 2014 they put this thing together. And those are the main honchos, at least with Ryan and Sam, with Hyperfund. Isn't that the case, guys? That's what I'm seeing on their website. Okay, well, this is my website, but that is what they have publicized as their team on the Hyperfund.com's website. I did notice, though, I'm not finding any much information about BlockChain Global anymore, and I'm guessing this is why. Now, I reviewed Hyperfund back in July. I noted that Sam Lee, Hyperfund's chairman, is one of the owners of BlockChain Global, along with Ryan Zhu. Okay. In their due diligence report, they have listed BlockChain Global as one of the companies used to feed revenue to pay investors out their promised ROI. I can't find too much information anymore in their due diligence report. I don't know if they pulled it or if they're getting people to opt in for it. Okay. But anyways, this was a review I did on the Hyperfund due diligence report, as well as their ASIC registration. Okay, we're gonna get back to BlockChain Global in just a moment, but the main parties that were involved in their due diligence report: Collins Star Capital, BlockChain Global, Hcash Foundation, BlockChain Center, also founded by Ryan and Sam, right? When you go to Collins Star now, I'm thinking these are just all cock and bull stories here. I mean, if you go to Collins Star here, look, it's not even, let me just move that up here. It's not even a secure website. I mean, they can even pay $5, or you don't even have to pay $5. You could just get a secured server, right? And then, any information that's passed along on that website of Collins Star Capital, such as login information and, more importantly, financials like credit cards and such, will be encrypted. That way hackers and scammers won't get access. So I'm just wondering why the heck they didn't even use SSL encryption certificate in their hosting, which doesn't make any sense, right? Being as legit as they claim that they are. Now, anyways, these are the things we should be looking at as entrepreneurs and investors, guys. Now back to BlockChain Global. Why am I talking about all of this? Because Hyperfund, affiliates, and even leaders and admins, they're all saying stuff like revenue comes from Collinstar, BlockChain Global, Hcash, BlockChain Center, Hypermall. One guy even said, hey, Rory, they own a shopping mall, but what he meant was the Hypermall, which is not a physical place. It's actually a virtual place. But all in all, right, where am I going with this? This is where I'm going with this. Okay. If they're not getting revenue from where they're claiming they're getting revenue from, where is the revenue coming from, guys? That is the billion-dollar crypto question right there. Now, here is an article that I read. Okay, I'll include a link to that article in the blog my blog update on this issue with BlockChain Global from my blog underneath this video in the description box lower below. You'll get access to all of these important links so you guys can do more referencing and even more due diligence and research. Okay, making money online, well, you got to do some due diligence and research, but you don't want to just do due diligence and research alone, right? There's other aspects to making money online that a lot of people are missing out on. Now, according to the Financial Review, that's the article I just showed you, the developer of the failed ACX cryptocurrency trading platform known as BlockChain Global, BGL, has entered voluntary administration owing creditors $21 million as the former CEO and founder looks to distance himself from the group's woes. That means Sam, right? That means this guy right here, and also this guy, very handsome fellow, right there. Now he's trying to distance himself. Anyway, BlockChain Global CEO Sam Lee says he stepped down as a director in March 2019, but retains ownership of the brand, which was licensed out to the Australian entity that is being wound up with preliminary administrators report dated October 24th, a 12.3 million shortfall in assets. Was reappointed on April 12, 2020 to deal with matters after the company ceased to have any operations. As there is no operations, there were no key business decisions made. Debt introduced during my absence was able to be negotiated, Mr. Lee told the Australian Financial Review, and so on and so forth. If you want to read the full article, just go underneath this video, click on my blog link, and then you'll get access with this Financial Review link. Okay. I also recommend go to the due diligence report, take a look at that, and it's going to take you over here. And what stands out to me, guys, is a lot of, cock and bull stories here. And the cock and bull stories that I'm seeing here is pretty well all of the companies that Hyperfund is claiming they're getting revenue from, right? They're all linked to who? They're all linked to the ASIC. Who is that? Some people don't even know what a security regulator is. ASIC, let me just type this in up here, ASIC, and then we're going to go to the website. Australian Securities and Investment Commission, okay? Now, if I go down here, we type in Hyperfund. Did I spell it wrong? No. What the hell did they call it? They were registered with the SIC. Thehyperfund.com. Well, let's see, BlockChain Global. And global. There we go. BlockChain, baby. BlockChain. You know what? Maybe they kicked everyone out. I don't know. Brax. Suspicious website alert. Anyways, you know what? I'm going to dig around and see. Maybe I misspelled the Hyperfund somewhere there. Hyperfund's supposed to be registered with the ASIC. I don't know if they removed them. That's just got my curiosity here. Hyperfund, ASIC. Okay, what we got here? Crypto assets. Blah, 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 blah. That's like, did they ghost Hyperfund? Well, golly. Anyways, look. We're just going to get back here. I'll close off with this idea. Especially for some of you guys, you know, who are preaching Hyperfund every single day and you're loving on the idea. What you got to think about is, hey, I want to, you know, be one of the leaders out there. I want to earn my results, but I also want to do it with something that's going to be around tomorrow, and it's going to be around next year and the year after that. And in looking for something that's going to be around tomorrow and next year and the year after that and so on and so forth, we've got to look for certain things and clues that, hey, it's set up for the long term. But what I notice is all of those companies, including BlockChain Global, are registered with the ASIC. I'm sure Hyperfund still is. I don't think they just gave them the boot, unless they've seen all the reviewers bitching and whining and complaining that, hey, Hyperfund is, you know, just like Brax, another scam that's very similar to the Hyperfund, was registered with the ASIC. And that's kind of stupid. Think about that. ASIC, Australian security regulator, lets a Ponzi scheme named Brax, right, register with them, and then they let Hyperfund and BlockChain Global and Colin Starr and the rest of the gang register with them. But, you know, the ASIC is a joke. Why? Because after they let a Ponzi scheme called Brax, after it exit scammed, and after they stopped paying their investors, and after investors lost billions and billions of dollars, right, worth of crypto, look what happened. Then they're saying, just because basically they registered with us doesn't mean that they're legit. Well, why the hell would they let them register? That doesn't make any sense. Company registration is not a guarantee. Brax is a registered company. So you could just replace that word with whatever you want to call it. Hyperfund, BlockChain Global, right? Doesn't mean that it's legit just because it's registered with the ASIC. Hopefully you guys follow and understand what I'm saying. If you don't, rewind the video and watch it again, okay? So basically, in a nutshell, what I'm seeing here, what stands out to me is one very important detail. If Hyperfund is not really getting its revenue to pay their investors from their own companies like BlockChain Global, since it has collapsed, right? Where are they getting revenue from? Ask your upline. Where are they getting revenue from? And if it's only from network marketing recruitment, then the whole gang who's ever promoting Hyperfund right now needs to get more family and friends into the deal so that, you know, you guys could keep it going, right? Where's revenue coming from? If it's coming from network marketing recruitment, means the recruitment of new investors to pay the older ones. If you guys can't get enough people into the deal, it collapses, right? And then the majority of the people you got in, right, especially when there's momentum, majority of people have to lose so that a few people at the top can win. Hopefully we understand what is happening here and what is going to happen. So eventually, once network marketing recruitment dries up, Hyperfund will exit scam. Sam and Ryan and the gang, what are they going to do? They're going to run off with everyone's crypto, the lion's shares of the profit, and they pay affiliates usually till the bitter end. And lastly, guys, I almost forgot. Trustpilot. If you go to Trustpilot, you're looking up information on the Hyperfund, okay? Pay attention. I know you might see every Tom, Dick, and Harry out there saying, hey, it's legit. We're getting paid every single day. You're getting 0.5%. What these people are referring to is an app that you can download on, or upload or whatever the heck, you techie guys call it, onto your phone. You can look at that app, and it's so sexy and it's so pretty, and it's like, hey, I didn't gotta do nothing. I didn't have to listen to this Rory Singh guy and pay my dues. I didn't have to learn any marketing. I didn't gotta do anything. I just gotta join the Hyperfund, and I got 0.5% on my phone, and I'm driving to work every day, and I'm just happy. It's like that song in the Spider-Man movie. Spider-Man was head over heels, right? I can't remember the name of that song, but it just rings true for me right now, remembering that song. But anyways, you'd be driving to work, and you'd be like looking at that. Oh, look at me, I'm earning. I'm a master investor. Ain't got to do nothing. Ain't got to do nothing online. I just got to go out there. I got to join a Ponzi. I'm going to sit back, and the system is going to do all the work, and I'm going to get 300% ROI. That is what they're seeing on their phones. And what are they doing? They're coming back here to Trustpilot and telling everyone, hey, this is what we're getting. We're getting paid every day. Ask them to show you proof that they're actually withdrawing money out of the Hyperfund, right, into their bank account. Through the exchange, right, but into their bank account. That is the only thing that should matter to you, okay? Now let's just close off with some Trustpilot comedy here. 11 hours ago, Amsterdam. Green Man says, weird that there is so many positive reviews, but with money, you can buy everything. Money from investors that can't get their money out. Today, I got an official warning from my exchange. He got a warning, or she got a warning, or he got a warning, Green Man, from his exchange in the Netherlands. Who could see I stepped in for what it's worth. So this guy's giving you a little, Green Man from Amsterdam is giving you guys a little warning 11 hours ago. Now look here. This is comedy routine here as they go. People come in, they get that app, and you're like, it's low-hanging fruit. This is easy peasy. We could not get people into Melaleuca. We couldn't get people in our Herbalife, buying our lotions, potions, and pills. But with Hyperfund, we don't gotta do none of that. We just gotta show on a laptop, a little presentation, and anyone can do this. And look at this, I invested $2K, which automatically triples, equals $6K. Through rebuys, we're already accumulated a total of 10,600 HU, equivalent to US dollars. Only been in the game 6 months or so, but this kind of confuses me, guys. Okay. It's a 600-day plan to get 300% ROI. Now, this person, Natalie, a day ago, she says 2K she put in, and she's been in the game only 6 months. Now, I know math is not my greatest accomplishment when I was in high school, but 600 days is like 2 years. How could she triple her investment already? meaning money into the bank. That's what we're talking about, money into the bank. There's no money that went into her bank because she cannot withdraw until 600 days. Isn't that what it is in the Hyperfund compensation plan? I'm thinking so. So how could Natalie triple her 2K investment in 6 months? 100, what? How many days is that? 90 days is what, 3 months? In what, 180 days? And everyone else is 600 days? Oh, Rory, you're bashing them. You're bashing. No, I'm just asking a simple question. One of you academics over there that are pumping Hyperfund, please, in the comments lower below, let me in. Let me know. There's something I'm missing here. There's something I'm missing here. Is there a special group in Hyperfund who gets paid? You know, they don't have to stick. One other lady said, hey, I was in the deal for 3 months, and bada bing, bada boom, 300% ROI, baby, 0.5% daily. And she was only in for 3 months. Doesn't make any sense. Or, it could be like I said, a little app on the phone, and it's saying, wow, we are ballers. The app don't matter, guys. What matters at the end of the day is money in the bank. But personally, I'll conclude with you can't get something for nothing, even if this is the internet. A lot of people don't believe that. It's virtual. No. It's industry. There's no other industry where you're going to get something for nothing. There's no car mechanic that's going to get like money without fixing cars. Right? There's no chefs and cooks who are going to make money without cooking food. There's no bank managers who are going to earn an income without, going to the bank and running the bank, right? There are no presidents like Justin Trudeau who's going to BS everyone without making his, parliamentary money, without screwing the country over of Canada. What I'm trying to say is every other industry, and especially this one here of make money online, if you're not willing to help yourself and you're just sitting around waiting for some system to give you magic money, you're going to have to learn the hard way. But sometimes in life, that is the only way that most humans have to learn. By your own experience.